I just got a phone call from a good friend who watched the last video where I was crying, and there was so much concern in her voice and so much love, and I've been feeling so much concern and love from people, and it's so comforting and appreciated. But at the same time, I feel like I need to make sure people understand that that was a moment in time I was sharing, and I'm not living in the place of total sadness and tears at all. Not yet, at least, you know. It's like, sure, I understand that I will have sadness ahead, but I also am constantly reminded of how blessed I am, and he's still around. I mean, I after I recorded that, I visited him, and he's there, and he is totally fatigued, but he's not in pain, and he's not out of it. He's just, you know, he's just closing up shop a little slowly. But I don't know. He's still beautiful, and I'm still. I don't know. I feel like I have given everything in my capacity to him and honored him as much as I possibly could, my elder, you know. And I feel like I've received way more than I would have ever expected. And so, I mean, I can't be too sad. I can't be too, you know, can't curse the heavens and say why, because I feel like so blessed. I mean, that's kind of what I learned from him. He lives in gratitude, and when you live in gratitude, like I mean, it's a significant shift, and I just feel that I feel like from spending so much time with him over the last few years, and the lessons I've learned from Jacob in terms of his lectures and the readings he's recommended and the processing, that combined with those two, I just feel like I'm scratching the surface of major changes in the way that I live and see the world and love. I mean, I still have massive pride issues to work out, and I mean, dear Lord, I have massive issues on all fronts. I'm not saying that I am achieving any sort of finish line, merely pulling myself up to the next part of the journey, perhaps. And Grandpa and everything about his process, including his dying, is part of the whole thing. I mean, so many of the lessons that I've learned from him are because of him sharing the dying process and his constant gratitude and what that does to everything. So, yes, I will be sad. Yes, I will cry more. But I'm not crying now. In fact, tomorrow is Hug Nation. I'm going to see Grandpa tomorrow. So, if you're in town, come join us. Seriously. I love you. I feel the love. I'm so appreciative of the vibrations of love that I have felt from you. Thank you. I believe you were looking for me. Hello. Yes. Yeah. Oh. And you. Oh.